All right, guys, we're back out in the shop again today. Today, we're going to remove the Overlander XL Smittybilt tent from the Jeep. And then in this video, we're going to put it on the Overland trailer, the Smittybilt Scout that we've been working on. I don't know if all of this gets done today, but I'm going to get it off the truck now before this rain that's coming in this week hits. That way I can put it on that trailer when it's raining tomorrow. Y'all stay tuned. All right, it doesn't look like y'all can see much, but if you look like right here, right over there, so in 6 places we got bolts down through here that run in this track. And that's what's holding this tent on. So I'm going to loosen all those. Then we'll use the hoist, get the straps underneath it. We'll use the hoist to lift it up. Then we'll pull the Jeep out from underneath it. All right, the nuts is off. Bolts is ready to come out. We'll get up there and we'll lift it off. All right, I'm gonna take these here straps. One of them will go up to the front. One will go back here to the back. We'll loop underneath the tent. And the rack. Don't step off the truck while you're doing this. That will be bad. So I'll climb up there, go to the front, and get the front end, and we'll hook up this side of this strap to that there carabiner, and we'll pull it up. Like I said, figuring out this dance is the toughest part of this. I'm gonna have to let my hoist down just a little bit. Stand by. I will slowly come up. Just want to make sure you don't hit the top of the Jeep while it's coming up. And next, you want to make sure that it doesn't knock you off. what you pinch points, things of that nature. All right, so there the tent is off the truck. So I'm going to get out from underneath it, move the truck up, and that'll be it. And we'll just let her down the rest of the way. No reason to have it hanging from the sky for so long. I'm not going to go all the way down because I don't want to scratch the floor, but I will go just a foot or so off the ground. There we go. All right. Next time you see me, the trailer will be over here. This will be back up in the air. Put it on there. I got to find some mountain hardware that I have misplaced. Welcome back, welcome back. It's the next day. We're out here in the garage ready to put the rooftop tent onto the trailer. I'll pick the tent up, slide the trailer back, put a couple pieces of mountain hardware on it, and we'll be done. I'm going to show you one thing before we get started. I'll bring you up close for this. But you can see this rack kind of moves a little bit. I did replace all the shocks, so it helped a lot. I was reading on the Smittybilt Owner's Facebook page that all that wobbling should go away when we put the tent on. Here's just another close-up of the wobbling that it'll do. It's not a whole lot. It's like I said, it's a lot better now. As you can see right there's the stabilizer shocks I put on there. One on all four corners. I need a longer cord. All right, that should be high enough to where we clear. Maybe. Let's go up a little further. Now we'll clear for sure. And before I lock this thing down, we need to make sure that that's the side I want to fold open that way. We'll have to look at that. We'll push the trailer back. Whoa, Nelly. Let me get my stool where I can get to the handle a little better. All right, we're gonna look at that right there. Looks like I may go forward with it a little bit, but I'm gonna reposition my straps to where they're no longer blocking my screws and my bolts, and then we'll look at it again. It's on the strap there. Why is this side so much heavier than the rest of it? Oh. All right. So looking at this tent, you can see I'm not quite all the way over to this side yet. This tent's going to open up this way. And then if I plan to use my annex for the tent, I want to make sure I can get to that groove down there. That way I can put my annex in it. So it'll have to be all the way over here. So that's going to be the goal. We're going to slide it over and lock her down. All right, this Smittybilt Overlander XL has these tracks here that these bolts slide in. You got these brackets here that just simply go up under them like that. You just take and put the nut on. These are lock nuts, so we just tighten them up. As soon as I get them ready to tighten, I will straighten this bar out and I'll tighten that down. Let me go get my wrench. So on this one, I've got a cable right here in the way, which I can just move the tie over a little bit and put the clamp underneath it. And let's cut that off for now. We'll put it back later. I don't know what's the deal with that, but that clearly isn't happy. One of these was different. I just can't remember which one it is. Must have been that one. Side straight. I'll show you what I'm doing here. This bar right here was being pulled down this way due to the shock. So it was kind of really flimsy and being pulled down. So now we're gonna make sure that thing's straight. So that's pretty straight. We're gonna lock her down. All right. Now I'm gonna go ziz the front end and then we'll bring you back, let you see how much movement we got in here after everything is together as one. All right, moment of truth. All four corners are bolted down. 2 to the front rack, 2 to the rear. So we will see if I have any movement anymore. Absolutely no movement. The trailer's shaking, the rack ain't. Very good. So just know, yes, there is movement on these bars when the tent is not on there. If you own this trailer, that happens, okay? All you gotta do, bolt your tent to it or a flat surface to it, and it locks it all together. All right, I'm gonna find my tools and put the Land Vehicle Systems 270-degree awning back on the awning rack. All right, I've never owned a 270-degree awning, but it looks like it was up here pretty close to the top bolts or top of our mount. So I'm gonna try to put it back up there myself. That may be a little tricky. We'll see. It was farther forward, so there we go. Much like that. Maybe. Sorry, I just realized I was squishing the microphone, so that probably sounded great. Take this thing off for a minute. Get the back lined up. It's all wonderful to do when you cannot see what you're doing. Okay. Alright, at least it's not going to fall off now. I think I might need to come back just a little bit because I believe this needs to be like probably perpendicular to the tent. That way when you open it up and you go back that way, it fits flush against the tent. But I'll get it tightened up and we may move it right over here and open it up. All right, here's what I'm talking about. I want it parallel to that. That way when we open this up, oh gosh. It's always moving, but it ain't moving. Oh, I'll go pick it on up. I'm sorry. At the same time, this side. Well, almost there. Okay, that ought to be it. Let's check. Yes. All right. We're gonna pick it up, lock her down. We're done. I'm not gonna be able to use this. Now I get my wire out my way. Don't put it all the way as high as it's got to be yet, because right now our front is lower than our back, and we got to fix that. Trust it again. Okay, that one's tight. This side's now tight. Alright, there's the tent on the trailer. Smittybilt Overland XL, Smittybilt Scout trailer, and then the Overland Vehicle Systems OVS 270-degree awning. Get you a closer look. I need to adjust the handbrake because that should have been on. I shouldn't have been able to push it. I have to pull it a little bit because my wheels won't turn on me. All right, we're gonna park it right here and see if that's out of the way enough to where we can open up the awning. All right, this Overland Vehicle Systems awning, for some reason, it unzipped from way back underneath. I expected the zipper to be out here where you get to it. I've never used this, never seen it open. It was on the trailer when I bought it. I'm happy to have it, absolutely. We'll see what we got to do to set it up. All right, flap that rain protector back. Looks like it has 30 Velcro straps. There's your awning material. Not seeing any mold or anything that's alarming, so that's great. All right. That flops out this way. Let's get some more over here. All right, the back flies around. Oh, please tell me. Oh, yeah. I need to go for just a little bit more. Okay, here we go. Now we'll clear the lift. Okay. So I can see right now, I do need to move the awning further to the back of the camper. Either that or move the tent further forward. Just because it's not perfectly straight back there. Okay, how's this part? Alright, pull that on out. Get it around here. I do like the straps though, those are nice. I like that attachment. Might not have to move it. It just needs a little bit. Just a teeny once, a little bit. Ooh, come back. Yeah, I'm gonna move the tent just a little bit before we get ready. Or the arm, too. But one was moving just a tick. But there is the awning. Beautiful. I like it. Like I said, I'm gonna play with it. My wife and the girls have not even seen this thing yet, the awning. So they're gonna be excited to come see this. I am gonna get it moved back before I show it to them. And then we'll be ready to go. By the way, I've got power for this thing now. It came in today. I can go charge that up. It's a Grow Watt 2000, Infinity 2000 power bank or power station. It's going to live on the trailer or in the truck or wherever needed because it's mobile. Yep. Once I get that out here charged up, I'll show that to you too. Alright. Alright guys, that does it for this video. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. It will help the channel. I'm going to show my wife and the girls the awning. Slide the awning back just a little bit more so I get perfect coverage in the hind end of this thing. And then yeah, we'll be done. Stay tuned.